the Blue's Clues episode, Math. Wow, I love this episode. This is my second favorite season 2 episode of Blue's Clues, because this episode is all about counting. And this episode has our friend Steve Burns. And there's a remake of this episode called 1, 2, 3's a Blue, and it has our friends Josh Dudley Cruz and Donovan Patton, sometimes known as Joe. Yup, that's right, I said Donovan Patton. And this episode is where Steve Burns and Blue are trying to work out what Blue wants to buy. Same with the remake. And Steve Burns needs to buy a new crayon in this episode. Same thing with Josh Dudley Cruz. And here are the differences between the original episode and the remake. In the original episode, Steve Burns and Blue help Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper count apples. Mr. Salt has 3 apples, and Mrs. Pepper has 5 apples. But if we gave Mr. Salt 1 apple from Mrs. Pepper, then Mr. Salt has 4 apples, and Mrs. Pepper has 4 apples as well. So, 4 apples plus 4 apples equals 8 apples. Then, Steve Burns and Blue help Shovel and Pail count cracker biscuits. Shovel has 8 cracker biscuits, and Pail has 7 cracker biscuits. So, 7 cracker biscuits plus 8 cracker biscuits equals 15 cracker biscuits. And in the remake of this episode, Josh Dudley Cruz and Blue only have Shovel and Pail count cracker biscuits. And Steve Burns and Blue Skadoot into the Predator store to find the things that Steve Burns needs. And in a remake, Josh Dudley Cruz and Blue Skadoot into the Predator store that Donovan Patton is working at. First, Steve Burns needs to buy a new crayon, which costs 2 blue pounds. Same thing with Josh Dudley Cruz, but the only difference is Steve Burns' crayon has a green striped wrapper, and Josh Dudley Cruz's crayon has a blue striped wrapper. So Steve Burns and Josh Dudley Cruz both have 7 blue pounds to spend. So, Steve Burns and Josh Dudley Cruz have 7 blue pounds, and then they spend 2 on their crayons, so they have 5 blue pounds left. So, they need to buy their own hats, which costs 3 blue pounds. Steve Burns' hat is green, and it has a house on his hat, and Josh Dudley Cruz's hat is blue, and it has the guitar on his hat. So 5 blue pounds minus 3 blue pounds equals 2 blue pounds. Oh yes, and in 3 Blue's Clues this episode are ice cubes, a cup, and lemons. And the answer is lemonade. Because, you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So yeah, Math is my second favorite season 2 episode of Blue's Clues. And yes, not to mention, Matt is also our friend Ben the Marcher's favorite season 2 episode of Blue's Clues. Can't forget about that.